I love gold!
Hello everybody and welcome back, and we are in our world here, the world of Marin, and we are honestly working on some fun stuff here. I don't love the way that looks, damn. Okay, let me take a look here, see if I can take this out. I'm working on this second layer here, this the hoity-toity level of the actual, like the second level of this city. Jeez, just keep falling. And I've discovered I probably want to go with something Tudor-like. If you guys haven't seen before, there's like Tudor style, Tudor. That's how you spell it there. And Tudor style like houses and stuff where they usually use a lot of like white terracotta type stuff, and that's white terracotta right there actually. I am going to put some windows in and obviously like build out an actual house, but for this it's basically a proof of concept what we're doing here. So obviously I'm going to do more for the roof here, but as a little bit there's going to be this, and there's going to be like a little tower next to it. Then there's going to be like another one over here that's maybe going to be like a sideways one. Then it's just going to keep going around. We'll probably put something to cover up. Actually, do you like our roads here? These roads are nice, right? Nice little lanterns as well. Nice little, what are they? Lamp posts. Got the little thing underneath them. Very cool, right? Yeah. Now I'm just looking for more gravel. I have to go maybe to the nether and grab some more gravel. I've done a bit of a path. I've done a lot since you guys have last seen. It's been a crazy amount of time here. Things are just going kind of weird right now in my life altogether. So, kind of fun to get back into this here and get you guys, rolling again. But ultimately, let's see. We're gonna do some, houses on the side here. Maybe actually make an actual house here. To kind of block off this mine entrance that we're having here. That just goes down to our actual mines. I know it looks, relatively nice, but I don't know if it's actually going to be what we're really looking for. Maybe we can do like a little, maybe we can actually make it look nice. Maybe we can, I'm trying to think. I don't think that these hoity-toity people here would love to have a mine here. Maybe I can actually make a mine entrance like below on the first level. Maybe below, like down here. Maybe at where it is right now. I can see if I tunnel this way, if it'll end up coming out to a nice, one of the nice areas there. That could work. But ultimately, I think it'd be nice to have like an actual little bit there. That's gonna go into the wall there, or into the hill at least. Kind of go around the sides, have more around here. I think I probably will end up having, I don't know what I'm gonna do here. Let's go up there and take a look at what actually is our issue here. There's gonna be slabs. I don't have those slabs that I want there to put on that. And then these are going to obviously be filled here. We're going to go down here. Then we're going to boop, boop, go down, over here. I don't think we're actually going down here. I think this is we're going down here, but we're not going down here. This is going to be like level with the smooth stone. Yeah, that's the worst part. This is actually smooth stone. The amount of work I've had to do. I think it's honestly crazy that smooth stone isn't like, it's smooth stone, or cut smooth stone, or double smooth stone, or whatever. But you have stone, and then you have that you smelt, and then you have to smelt the smooth stone into stone. Although I could just get I could just put silk touch on one of my pickaxes and cut one of those, maybe cut one of those, like one of the level out. But now that I'm saying it, from down here, I don't love the look of this. That's not true. I do love it. I don't like the way that it's kind of just, like, the hill is in the way. knock out as much as I can. See what I can do. Blah, blah, blah. But I think we're going to try to use a lot of, like, clean colors in this second level here. I think we're going to try and have it almost be, like it's going to be rich. It's going to be the rich side of town, a rich part of town, because they're the closest to, like, the king and queen, or the, I don't know if it's a duke, because if they're closer to the castle, ultimately. Whoever is in charge will actually have that. It's not a full moon, that's like a quarter moon. Or like a waning gibbous, I think. Maybe waxing, I don't know how big, I don't know, I'm trying to think of which way it goes. But, for right now, I want to knock this back too. We'll end up doing more of the, like, actual terraforming when it comes to here, for sure. But right now, just as a proof, kind of like a proof of concept, let's see. Kind of see what the hill looks like, and maybe, you know, obviously it's not going to be exposed stone, but see what we're at with the size, you know, with the kind of the scale and the size of the hill here. I think this, if you could do, if we could make it, let's see, let's grab some of the terracotta as part of the Tudor stuff here. We're not going to be able to, okay, we do have some oak logs. That is exactly what I was looking for. But, oh, probably shouldn't have done that. I should not have done that. Should it be right up against this? Maybe there should be a little gap and then it should be there. So something like this. Let's take this out. I think it's gonna be about this. Way, look at that. We'll get there. We'll take those guys. Make that all go away, and we'll use it for our roads. Locally sourced, you know, honestly. I should pretty much, I do a silk touch shovel. I should use my silk touch shovel just to make sure we actually get as much as we want. Because, like, as you guys can see, we're kind of getting some, not a ton, but once we get this all done, let's see how many flint we end up getting. No, wait, no, how are we just not picking up a single, oh, okay, we are. However, toss them. Let's see how many we got. And to see if it's honestly worth 7. That's not horrible, but that is, yeah. Maybe I should use the silk touch when I'm farming the actual, like when I'm going for it in the future here. I don't think it's gonna be dirt, pretty much, but for now. Let's do that. Well, bop. Somewhere. This. I'm just trying to, like, no, I don't have space. Space is always fun, right? Okay, so something like this. Bop, 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 bop. This is just, like, this isn't obviously going to be exactly like the way it is, but, well, there we go, like, me, I don't love that. I don't love that at all. I need to make, I think, maybe one more each way. Nope. Close that up. Trying to go here. 1, 2, 3. So 2 more actually. Go like that. Got that. Get back here. Thank you. If you're wondering where I got this terracotta from, terracotta actually came from we have a mesa over on the other side of, just past that mountain, or not, that's a mountain, that is a wall, past that wall there on the other side of spawn, there's actually a mesa which has the different terracottas, including white terracotta as one of the layers there. And I was able to do that and just be able to find, you know, some nice terracotta, get it going, and I like it because it does very much seem like that Tudor style mansion-esque thing. It was meant for like the middle upper class. All right, let's see if we do that. Go like this. Do a little parkour. Do that. Actually, I think. Nah, I think we're gonna go. Like this? Like that? Yeah. Let's go one out here, just so we have this, the overhang. Overhang. I don't know if I love this or if I want to move, just stay with the one in. That could be nice, but let's do a little bit. Let's back up. We'll take a look at what we have currently. I didn't make it. Let's eat some steak. Okay. As we come in the city, we're like, oh hi, I'm a new guy. I'm coming into the city. Oh, that's nice. I see that's too low. But I think that's fine. I don't think that's horrible. I think that, you know, maybe the issue is that there's not enough accoutrements here. There's not, like, the ups and downs, like the little, do we have them? We don't. These things. The little, trapdoors, they don't have the different, like, spruce slabs. Let's see. I think it's workable. It just doesn't, it's just very flat. It just looks like a starter home in Minecraft with a little bit of extra flair instead. I gotta figure out where my fingers are placing these things. Alright, look at that. Perfect. Throw this guy down. Boom, boom. Throw this. Okay, we need more of those. We'll just stay in there like that. That is good, I think. Bop, bop, bop. Nope. Bop, bop, bop. Yay! Just felt like it was needed. Every once in a while, you need a little bit of spamming trapdoor time. It's just, you know, it's like therapy. Okay, so that looks better. I think it would, honestly, if we finished up the roof, it would look a lot better. I think it's just, we're getting it cut off, and it's like, I don't know about that. While I'm here. I could have gone with a little bit more of a, don't break, okay. I could have went with a little bit more of a broken up, like gravel path and everything, but I don't think that's exactly what I'm looking for. I think what I'm looking for in the city, like proper, is actually for it to be well maintained. There's people whose like job it is to make sure the gravel's good. You know, it'll be the job of someone to actually make sure that, you know, these lights don't run out of oil or coal or whatever ends up actually powering them in the game. And so I think it's a cool thing to at least have it just clean, like clean lines, like it's not all broken up. Just because I don't think there's a need for it. I don't think I mean, maybe once we take a look at it when it's done, then that might be nice. But I don't think there's really a need for it, personally. Okay. Let's do this. We'll at least just bring it up to the... Oh, we're gonna run out of... We'll see. I just don't want to block off completely that, this mountain here. Or not the mountain, but the door. But there's not even anything there, so it's like fine. Pretty much. Again, like I said, this is not this might not even be an actual, like, where a house goes, but it could be pretty nice. Let's see, and I actually think this might be where we just end it off like this. I don't think it needs to be perfect. I think this, or like, I don't think it needs to be a perfectly, like, peaked roof or anything. I think something as simple as this, where it goes up just a bit, and then it kind of evens out, could be really nice. I think this actually is just what I'm looking for. Maybe I do need a new mouse. Did you see that? Did you guys see that when I was trying to specifically get to the one? I was trying to get here, like, to the shovel, and it wasn't wanting to cooperate. Maybe I should stop falling. Maybe I should, like, try to make my way down over there. Making my way. But yeah, see, like, that's not bad. That is not bad. Add a little bit more details, you know, over here. Maybe something interesting there. I think it could be really nice. I'm judging it only on this first one here, not even on this guy up at the top. But I like it. I really am liking the way it's looking. Let me know what you guys think, because this is something I really am looking to just kind of get feedback on. I've been really kind of struggling when it comes to how I want the actual these, like, nicer houses to be. I don't know if I want them to be big, extravagant, you know, la-di-da things, or if I want them to be a little bit more just kind of, you know, like, they are rich people, but I don't think I want them, like, all blinged out and everything. There still has to be some kind of, like, code, or some kind of, almost like an HOA, where, like, they have to be a certain way. I think that'd be a really nice thing there. Maybe this is up as high as it goes. Throw some light on here, maybe. For now, it's not going to be there for permanently. Put that back for now, so we can get the post correct for that. Let's see what we're looking at. Let's honestly, because that would be pretty nice to see what's going on here. So, oh, I hit the wrong. My hands were placed wrong. Okay, this, honestly, it looks good. Needs some, like, light from down here. Maybe, I mean, like, it's not gonna be perfect like that. But, like, I like the light underneath. Let's see. Take a little step back, and then whop. Yeah, like, light underneath looks pretty good. We have to put some railings up on here. We have to obviously build the actual house here, and then maybe this tower. This tower will go a little bit taller. There's an. Think I can make this? No. What about there? Can I hit him? Do you think I can? Am I even close? I don't even know if I'm close. I think I'm way overshooting him. That's pretty close, I think. No, that's too low. That's too left. Yo, I hit him! Let's go! I think he died. He must have died when he hit the ground, right? Right? I mean, this is a Power 5 bow. Yay! He died. Alright, on that note, because that's terrifying, let's actually take a nap. I don't want them just, like, dive bombing me. That would be terrifying, personally. But I think this looks nice. I think this would be pretty good. The wall, you know, if this ends up coming out to here, I don't think that's much of an issue. Or the ceiling, I guess. Roof? That's the word. Roof. I'm like, oh, someone died. Goodbye. If the roof goes there, I don't think that's really that bad. I don't know if I'm going to have any smoke coming out of any. I don't know if I'm going to have any chimneys here, obviously. But, I don't know if I'm going to have smoke coming out of these chimneys because these guys I don't think would... I think I've said this before. I don't think these guys would cook. But maybe. Maybe. I do like how much the smoke makes it look and feel actually lived in. I do really like that. Um, it feels like there's stuff going on because these are actually here. Um, there's a campfire over there just because there's a campfire. It's not in anything. I think I was just cooking like stuff on it while I was doing other stuff. But I'm really liking this. I think this could be fun. I think this could be exactly what I'm looking. Did you guys see that despawn? I think this is exactly kind of what I'm looking for in this area here. Obviously, we'll work on what it actually looks like. What the let's see. Do we use these? Let's use these. Let's use spruce doors. Not like that though. Like maybe like this. Ow. Can't even see it from down here. And wapow! Okay, it looks better. Not that you really can see anything, but you can see a little bit of the band at the door. Like I love these. I love because of the bands on these. Like they look like actually like a period door, not like a not like a lot of the other ones that are kind of like see-through and the holes and everything. I'm like, no, like there's putting wood and they're pushing it up against the thing, banding it together. It looks good to me. I don't know. But I think that'll probably do it for this episode, guys. I do really appreciate you all hanging out with me today. We'll end up scaping out maybe some more here. Maybe I'll throw some more of these. This, what is it called? Netherrack? Yeah. Netherrack into the area here and actually have it looking, like kind of mock out some actual houses and the different little plans for them. Did I tell you guys about what's going to be there? The big church that we're going to do. The church is going to be like a big L, as you can see. Let's go on top of the house here. It's going to be a big L. There's going to be, it's going to be like big on like that, and then there's going to be like maybe like a big like ching, like spire for like the steeple. There's going to be another like a big right there too. It's going to be like a big like upside down, almost like a letter A. I was going to say like an upside down V, but that's just basically a letter A. So a V, upside down V, just like that, and then up here it's going to go down to there. Ultimately, like more like a U, like a lump more than anything. I think it's going to be like a tight like, but we'll see. Ultimately, all together, we'll see what it looks like. Maybe over here or behind it or something like that. There's going to probably not here. Maybe there's a little something here, like a little park. I think I've talked about this. I have such a deja vu, so I definitely think I talked about this. I want to do like a little garden-ish thing here, and maybe back behind it, there's a bit of a graveyard. I think a graveyard would be really cool to have here, because they're usually by churches. That's where they would be. So I'm gonna get to work on maybe placing out some of these areas here, or I might do some dumb work like just making more walls, because this looks fantastic, right? Like the walls are, I mean, they're not done over here, but they're mostly done like from this little. If you look over there, look over here, this is perfect. It looks good. But then you come over here and they're not even like, they're not even marked. They're just marked out. That's it. And like here, there's only one side of it. There's not two. I'm gonna get to that. I need to go mining for a whole bunch more of my andesite and my tuff. That's ultimately what I need to go get. I need to stop saying ultimately. I'm saying it too many times. However, I think... Oh, actually... Okay, all I really need is more tuff, I think. Because, yeah, tough. Yeah, the smooth stone, that's what I was using for this here, which is not too bad. We just have to map out, not mop out, a path. through here. Like we have it here, but I want to actually like mark it and go. I don't love the straight lines like this, but it makes sense because you're coming into the city and then you're coming this way, and then you're gonna take a right, and I don't know if it's gonna be straight through here. I don't think it. Maybe it will be, just like straight, like right here, all the way to the wall. But I do like a meandering path, but I don't think we're gonna be able to make it meandering ultimately. Dang it! I said it again. All right. That's going to do it for me today, guys. My brain is not working. I keep saying the same words over and over again. What is this going to be? This is going to be a little tavern. Maybe we work on a tavern. Maybe we work on, in the next episode, maybe I can mark out where it's going to be. I think maybe the door will be, the door's going to be like right there. Nah, I want the door to be right here. Yeah, I like this one better. But that'll be the tavern. There we go. And you're in the tavern. You're not in the tavern, but you can imagine it, right? You can imagine it looks really cool. It's like kind of run down looking a little bit, but like that's where I'm like all stuck because like it should look run down because it's in like it's in the lower part of town, but it's one of the first things you see when you walk through here. I don't think it needs to be run down. Also, it can't be terrible. Yeah, it's gonna be nice because it can't be too terribly run down with the church right here because of the amount of people that come through. I think it'll be pretty nice. But let's just see how we go in the next episode, guys, and I will see you all then. Don't forget to like and subscribe the video here because that is exactly what will make it so that I can keep doing this thing because I love seeing all your comments. I love seeing the likes come in and just pour in so I can see what I'm doing is making actual impact. And I will talk to you guys in the next episode. Bye-bye!